So, about a week ago, I started a software company. I officially launched the software company. This is something that I've been interested in and thinking about for a long time. The software company is aimed to help people that are just getting started with an online business to give them the tools and resources that they need to be successful. And I would say in the first 7 days, um, it's been successful, but it's still early. There are a lot of um, challenges I foresee coming along the way. But overall, I'm pretty excited and pretty happy with what I've seen and what I've done. Um, the primary reason that I started this software company is simply because there are a lot of people out there that want to start a business, but there are hurdles. And a lot of people want to start a business, but they're kind of being priced out of the market. So I want to create something that was affordable and something that would be helpful to give them the tools that they need. A lot of the stuff that's out there, when I'm just thinking about my competitors or potential competitors, a lot of the stuff out there is just kind of like too general and too broad. And so people that want to get started but are lost or don't know what direction to go in, that software doesn't help. Other software that's out there, it just gives you the tools. It might be really cheap or free, but it doesn't show you or tell you how to use those tools. You have to go searching all over the internet to kind of piece things together. And I wanted to make something or put something together that everything was going to be in one spot. Get all the tools and resources to do everything that they need to get up and running. Also, um, provide actionable items for people that are just getting started. The resources that are included in G-Bolt systems are designed to help the person that is brand new get started, um, and give them some direction. Like the workbooks that are included, the little mini trainings that are included, all designed to help give that person a little bit of a boost in some direction so that they know where to go. The other issue I see in the market is people have to kind of pigeonhole themselves one direction, one way or another. For example, if you are interested in starting an online business, you kind of have to declare, I'm going to be an affiliate marketer, or I'm going to create and sell digital products. But in reality, it's not always that simple and that easy. Um, in fact, I think a lot of people miss out on a lot of opportunities because they feel like they have to do it one way and they keep running into a brick wall because maybe they want to start an online business, but affiliate marketing isn't the best fit for them. Maybe they want to start an online business in a niche where there aren't great affiliate opportunities. There might be better opportunities creating and selling a digital product, but that wasn't what they envisioned for themselves. And so, the package that we put together at G-Bolt Systems kind of turns into a choose your own adventure. Or you can intertwine them. You can start off with doing affiliate marketing on the front end, and then through your value ladder, through the process of figuring out what your customers want, you can turn that into selling digital products all in one place. One thing that I noticed is, again, when I first got started, you had to kind of piecemeal things together. You had to, for me, I used ClickFunnels for my web page builder, my landing pages. Then I had to use like GetResponse or Aweber in order to get the emails out. And then if I wanted to create a course, I was using like Kajabi. In fact, I've got Kajabi, I've got ClickFunnels, I've got Mighty Networks. I've got all three, and it's just kind of becomes a pain. And so the purpose of the software and the reason why I did it is because I want people to just go to one place so that they can get their emails done. They can create their content in one place, upload their content, schedule their content in one place. If they're doing one-on-one coaching, they can, just do everything in one place so that they are more efficient, efficient with their time and efficient with their business, and give them the flexibility to um, to be able to pivot quickly. I think that when people say I'm an affiliate marketer, it makes it difficult and challenging for them to be able to pivot into an opportunity. And so that's really the purpose of Gbolt Systems. When I created it, I took all my workbooks I had created over time, put them in one spot, and say, okay, you can choose your own adventure, but we're here to support you. And that was the vision that I had with the funnels that are already done for you, with the autoresponder sequence that's done for you. It's really designed to just help you get to what's most important. And the most important thing when starting an online business is creating content. A lot of people get hung up on the landing page or the autoresponder sequence, or just doing those things, the lead magnet. They get hung up on those things, and it really bogs them down. It prevents them from moving forward. And so hopefully people that join Gbolt Systems, and there's been a good amount in the past 7 days, hopefully they are finding it that they're able to just quickly get to what's most important. When I meet with my coaching students, I tell them just make content, because ultimately at the end of the day, that's going to be what's most important is content creation. Some of the other stuff is great, but if you're not creating content, if you're not helping people solve problems on the front end, you're not going to be successful, because no one's going to see your landing page. No one's going to see your autoresponder sequence. You have to be willing to create the content. And sometimes I think people use doing the other stuff, like your lead magnet, your autoresponder, is kind of like busy work, so that they don't have to do what's most important, which is creating the content. Because at the end of the day, if you don't create content, people don't see you, and you can use that as an excuse as to why you weren't successful. So those, I guess, were my initial thoughts when it came to Gbolt Systems, starting that out the first 7 days, it's been really cool. I've had a lot of people reach out, ask questions. I've done videos over the last couple of days comparing it to what is this software called? System. System's really popular, and we just kind of did a compare and contrast, where I think we offer a lot more to help the people just getting started. A lot of the software out there, they have a very good introductory price, free or relatively low, but then you're still up. If you're brand new, you still have to go over to YouTube and kind of figure stuff out. With what we put together, it's a one-stop shop. Everything that you need to know, everything that you need to get up and running is in one place, and you can get up and running quickly. So what I've learned, what have I learned? I've learned a ton. I've learned that, and I'm doing a ton of reading to try and figure out more. I've learned that building a software is much different than other types. Software, I've always been interested in software. I started thinking about building a software company a year or so ago, but I just couldn't figure out how to make it work. But luckily, there's new software out there that enables you to kind of piece things together so that it works more seamlessly and more efficiently. So that's a good thing. One thing that I would like to touch on is so the way that this is broken down is there's the initial 2-week free trial, and you get all of the different gifts and bonuses and stuff that's included. You pay the $17 one-time new customer fee. That really just covers the emails and the setup for joining the system. And then there is one upsell. The upsell is to work with me one-on-one to actually create a value ladder, to create a roadmap, which a lot of people are taking, and a lot of people are finding very, very valuable. In the one-on-one coaching, we meet for an hour. We build out your value ladder. You get access to the recording. Um, you'll get a Google Doc. You'll get a link to a Google Doc where it basically covers everything that we talked about, and it provides a lot of clarity, which is really important. People that are just getting started, they've got so many ideas, they've watched so many YouTube videos and TikToks, they've seen so much out there that their head is spinning. And what I've been able to do is provide clarity. And one of the most important things that you need if you are going to start successful online business is to be clear in the direction that you're going. And like I said, people that find me and I find them, they've seen a lot of videos, they've heard a lot of stuff, they've been told how easy it is, and their head spinning, they're frustrated, they're maybe even annoyed about what they've heard and been told. And so being able to meet one-on-one for an hour to provide clarity and understanding, to provide a clear roadmap to get up and running, that it's invaluable. And like I said, there's just that one upsell, and we meet for an hour. I don't know, quite honestly, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to do that, simply because, as this becomes more and more adopted between, me creating content and talking about it and the affiliate marketers that are promoting it, I probably won't have time to do this for very much longer. Right now, because it's brand new, I'm able to meet with people that have formed a connection with me, which is really cool. I get to talk with people that have seen one of my many videos and said, hey, it really resonated with me here, or this is something that's really important to me. And I found a lot of value out of this video. And so, I really like doing those one-on-one calls. I probably won't be able to do too many more of those. Also included in those one-on-one calls is we'll build out a custom funnel for them. So, for example, one of the guys that I met with a couple days ago, he used to be a contractor. And so his funnel is more towards other contractors and subcontractors. And so one of the benefits, and I don't know if this is going to be a positive or a negative going forward, is that I can actually jump into the individual user account and build out the funnel. So if they're stuck somewhere, they need help, I can hop in, build that funnel, and then they can move forward. And again, that's something that I don't know if I'm going to be able to continue, just because of the time that it will take. I'm fortunate enough to be able to do it now because, I have less than 20 customers at this point, that I can jump in and help out with a funnel. Again, that's another thing that kind of differentiates us from the competitors. The competitors are too big where they won't have a person or two that can build out a funnel and put it right into their customer account. And so with this contractor guy, we talked through what he was, because I've been working with him and speaking with him for a while, and we got clarity on what he needed and what he wanted to do. And so, we're going to build out that landing page. We're going to build out a thank you page and even a lead magnet so that he can speak directly to his target audience and just focus on creating content. The other thing that I've been doing, which I'm going to continue to do, this week has been like a weird week, is I go live multiple times per week, and we'll build out funnels. And then the cool thing is anybody that joins G-Bolt Systems will get access to those funnels that we build out. And so anytime we build out a brand new funnel for whatever niche, wedding niche, dog training, a fitness, whatever it might be, and you join, which I think is really cool, is that you get access to the landing page, the autoresponder sequence, and I had a crazy idea to incorporate a lead magnet as well. And so really, it's really designed to help you get up and running. If you are unable to get up and running from there, I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, it's really designed to just be as helpful as possible. So members, The founding members, early members, have had nothing but great things to say, especially when I meet with them one on one. But I kind of alluded to this earlier. I started this because there isn't. I don't think there's enough attention that is paid to people that are just getting started in their online business. Some companies have gotten so big with their funnels where they're just kind of creating general things and they're catching as many people as possible. Other companies, I don't think they do enough in helping people that are getting started with their online business. And I think that my niche is very specific. I want to look for people that are affiliate marketers, and I want to work for people that are digital product creators. Other funnel builders and all the other stuff that's out there, they want to catch as many people as possible. And right now, for the time being, I want to be as narrow and as small as possible. Again, focusing on people that are affiliate marketers and people that are creating and selling digital products, because I think there are a lot of people that could do very well in those spaces, but they're not given the right information. They're not given the right tools to get started. And so that's kind of where we come in. I think one of the biggest fears with this is, will this work? Will this work over the long term? Like, I've had a lot of interest right now in the first week or so because it's new and it's exciting. But how will this shake out 6 months from now? What am I going to do to gain more customers, gain more subscribers? Because ultimately, the G-Bolt Systems is only going to work as well if I'm bringing in new people and keeping old people, getting them to matriculate and to continue on and for them to have success. So I think the best way to grow this business really is with members seeing success either inside using the funnels that we've used, that we've given them, or they're getting people on their mailing list. And I think the training that we provide will help. Hopping in and giving direction and instruction will help. But until you have reached certain benchmarks with different aspects in your business, you kind of wonder, will this work? And so right now I've done relatively well in the first week, like I mentioned, but then now you want to try and hit that next milestone, hit that next goal. So we'll see how it progresses over the next month. I do plan on running paid ads. My goal is to run ads, kind of retargeting ads on YouTube, because that's primarily where most of my following is. Over 122,000 subscribers currently over on YouTube. And so the goal will be to retarget people and let them know that this new software is out and how it can help them and how it can solve their problems. And so hopefully, with the retargeting campaign, we bring in more eyeballs and more interest and bring in more people that way. One thing that I am looking forward to learning and trying to learn is YouTube ads, TikTok ads. I want to start running TikTok ads. I just don't know. I got to find the right training that I trust. I also like to get better with TikTok in general. Get more views and things like that. So one thing that I am not afraid to do is to buy a course, a membership, a program, if I don't know something. And I think that's, anyone that's successful will say that's a key. Going out, trying to find where your competitive advantage is, or trying to figure out what you don't know, and maybe paying somebody to learn that knowledge or doing enough research to get that knowledge. I've also purchased a ton of books. I've purchased books on software as a service or SaaS to learn what I do and don't know there. Because what I've done is I've essentially just kind of launched this And one thing that I think is really important is if you have an idea, launch the idea. I think that's a really important thing to do. If you've got an idea in anything, launch it. Because the longer it takes you to launch that thing, you're going to have more opportunity and more time to say why it won't work, to talk yourself out of it. And so I think that starting fast, launching this thing is really, really important. You got to do it. Even if there's a 1% chance that it will work and a 95% chance that it won't work, the only way you're going to know for sure is by launching it. I think one of the reasons why I've been successful to this point is my ability to just launch something with spelling errors and portions of the product not being ready. In fact, when I sent out an email to my email list last Saturday saying that this thing, G-Bolt Systems, was available. Within an hour of me sending out that email, I had a buyer. And I was like, oh shit. Because a bunch of the course material hadn't even been loaded. A lot of it was loaded and it was enough to get started. But it was kind of funny because I had launched it to the world, had sent out an email to my list, only about less than probably 10,000 subscribers on my mailing list, and people had already purchased it. And so that's what I mean. You got to just launch it, start fast, and see what happens, which is really cool. It was really cool that I have a connection with people from around the world that they trust that when I launch something, it's of decent quality and they're going to find value in it. So there's a couple of reasons why it's pretty cool. Over the past week, I've run into a number of challenges. The challenges are more so like external. Family is always a challenge. And so, life as an online business owner, and I made a TikTok video about this, where when you run an online business, people think that you just sit around all day, when you do absolutely nothing. I've got meetings planned, I've got objectives that I want to get done every single day, and I'll get a text message saying, "Can you take me to the doctor's office?" Well, I would have liked to know that the night before so I could plan around. And so, family is always going to be a challenge. That was probably the major issue that I ran into over the last week, is trying to navigate a launch, provide good customer service, and be available for the family. So yeah, that's one of those things where customer service is always the most important, especially if people are paying their hard-earned money. You want to make sure that you have the best customer service, and even when you have the best customer service, there will be some people that believe that it wasn't enough, it wasn't good enough. But try and provide the best customer service you can. As another pro tip, start fast, launch fast is the first one. But I would say the biggest challenge was trying to balance family and family responsibilities, not even obligations, responsibilities, with launching this business. So yeah, I would say the biggest takeaway is to find something that you are interested in. You don't have to be passionate about it. Like I said, I've been thinking about doing a software of some sort for a year now. Initially, my thought was I wanted to build out like a kind of like an Ahrefs competitor where People could go to a website, they could type in a keyword like "can dogs eat," and then get all of the related keywords. But I couldn't find anything that would not cost like $1 million to get started and to scale. So yeah, this other thing I found kind of pushes all of my skills and experience together, and I can provide helpful information and solve problems and do all sorts of stuff in one spot. So yeah, I'm really excited about it. We'll see how it goes. I'll probably try and upload these kind of videos a few times a week just to keep you updated on the progress, and we'll see.